Hey guys, so I filmed the entire tutorial and I forgot to film an intro. So I am in different clothes than what you'll be seeing, and I'm in a different location, as you will soon be able to tell by the background. Right now I'm currently in our soon-to-be house. So yeah. I just wanted to jump on here and show you guys what the look looks like. I have had this makeup on for like quite some hours now, so it's a little wore off, but this is the look that I did. Yeah. It's really easy. It's very simple and I love it. And I do want to say very quickly that the products that I use in the video, you do not have to have to create this makeup look. So just keep that in mind, that just because I have a certain product, it doesn't mean that you have to have that product as well. You can definitely use colors that are similar and create your own, because why not? And I would love to see if you tested it out. Tag me. So I hope you enjoy the video. And I have some awesome music playing in the background by the band called We Are One. They just released an album not too long ago. Look it up wherever you get music. Check them out because they're incredible. My favorite band ever. They're great. So yeah.
Okay, to start off, I'm gonna prep my skin, and I'm gonna take witch hazel, and I have it in a little squirty bottle from Walmart. So I'm just gonna use that, spray it on my face, and let it dry. Now I'm gonna take some moisturizer. This is my favorite, and it's empty. Sad. It's Neutrogena, but yeah. So now I'm just taking a different one that I found. Moisturizing your skin is so important, no matter if you have oily skin or not. It's crucial. This is how you're gonna have flawless makeup, is by taking care of your skin. Next, I'm taking the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, and this is a full coverage foundation. It's pretty thick, so obviously you don't have to use the same foundation. And then I'm taking it with a brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just kind of spreading it all over my face. And once I see I have a nice even layer, I'm going to go ahead and start buffing it into the skin, making sure there's no streaks or lines or any of that nonsense. Also bring it down your neck because you don't want any foundation lines. And I'm just going to add a little more in my problem areas because yeah, I have like acne scarring and a couple of current little friends. Look at him. You'd think I would learn from eating dairy, but yet, here I am. So I'm taking my favorite concealer. This one's by Urban Decay Naked, and yay, I didn't have the right shade, so I picked up a new one. It's super light, but homegirl is not tan, so. And then you can't really tell because I have it sped up, but I'm actually just kind of stippling it into my skin to get the most coverage. I really like a full coverage look. So that is what I go for my foundation every day. This is pretty much my routine every day. And now I'm just going to take a round brush, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. face powder. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. It's like super cheap, and I love it. And again, I'm stippling all over the face because I don't want to swirl the brush from my face, because that's going to move the foundation and it's going to move the concealer around, and I do not want to do that. So I'm kind of just pressing and the powder all over. Okay, next I'm taking my favorite bronzer. This is the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. Again, I'm just taking it on a fluffy brush that I have. I'm not really contouring, I'm more so just bronzing my face. They're two different things, so I don't really like the chiseled outlook on my personal face that much, so I like to go with a nice bronzy bronze, bring some color back into my face. So I'm just doing that and by my cheekbones, or like in the hollows of my cheek, I should say, and around my top of my forehead. And then I also do it on the jawline and underneath my chin to get rid of that double chin. I bring it down the neck a little as well, just to blend everything together. And next I'm just going to be taking a smaller contour brush, and I'm just going to just use that to bronze my nose up a little bit, just to bring some color and definition. Again, I'm not really like contouring and chiseling it out, just wanting to define it just a little bit. You see my fan blowing? It was so hot. Oh, sorry. I'm taking this blush. It's super pretty, coral color. Just on another fluffy brush. The blush is California by Benefit. And I'm going to apply it on the apples of my cheeks. So just smile and follow that up. And I like to blend it in with the bronzer, as I just showed you. So yeah. And then I take the fluffy brush that we used for our face powder, and I just blend that all out so I don't look like a clown. And next I'm just going to be taking this highlight from Milani. This gold shade is literally so pretty, especially that it's summertime. I feel like a gold queen, okay? Like I just feel so sun-kissed. So I'm just going to highlight the cheekbones and down my nose and my cupid's bow, because those are areas that I want to accentuate. Remember that highlight's going to accentuate features. So if there's something you do not want to bring forward, skip that step. Next, I'm taking this e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. It's literally like $2. And I love this for a natural brow. I have it in the shade Taupe, and it's literally the perfect shade. I highly recommend it if you want a natural brow, but you don't want like that super fine like concealer eyebrow. I don't know how to describe it. It's perfect. Just brush it out with a spoolie afterwards. It'll also help it to look a little more natural, and I just think they're great. Okay, so here I am a lot closer. First, I'm going to prime my eyelid with some Too Faced eyeshadow primer. This is one of my go-to primers. I love it. The consistency is a little bit thinner, which is why I chose this one today, where if I was going for something that would last all day long, then I would have used that Urban Decay one, but this one is just as good. I love it. And what I do is I just blend it all over my eyelid and bring it up to the brow bone, because I am going to be putting shadow all the way up there. And I like to tap it in once I start to feel it dry a little bit. Then I move on to the next one and just do the same thing. I just like to make sure that I have it on there like perfectly. Next, I'm going to be taking the Carly Bible eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be taking that third shade. It's kind of like this. I don't even know how to describe it. You'll see. And I'm just placing that in the crease. If you don't know where it is, just push the eyeshadow brush in right where your little eye socket is. And that's kind of how you find your crease. And even if you open your eyes, you can see where your eyelid crease is. That's where you want to apply the eyeshadow. I kind of have like hooded eyes, like as you can tell. Like I have a big eyeball and like plenty of eyelid space. But because I have a hooded eye, I'm actually taking the shadow up higher than my crease. That way, you can see it when my eyes are open, like so. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that into the crease, and like I said, slightly above the crease. And then I'm also going to put it on that outer corner of the eye. And I do windshield wiper motions and little swirly circle motions, just to really blend it out. You can't ever have too much blending, so don't be afraid to blend, because that's what's going to make this look so natural as well. Okay, next I'm taking the Jaclyn Hill palette, praise the Lord, and I'm just going to use this shade right in the middle of the second row, and Jaclyn calls it the pukey color. And I know it doesn't really, it's a warm tone and it doesn't really go with the cool tone that I just used on my lid, but I thought they went really pretty together, and I wanted to warm the look up just a little bit because it is summertime. So I'm going to use that and kind of just put it everywhere where I put the other color as well. I just have it on a different fluffy brush. Again, just make sure that you really blend out the areas as well. Blend, 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 girlfriend. Next, I'm just going to be taking one of the last shades of the top row, and I'm literally just using my finger to apply it. It's this really pretty, like, shimmery, icy baby pink. It's got like the tiniest hint of pink. It's so cute, so girly, so summery, so springy. I love it. So I'm just going to use my finger, as you can see, and I'm just packing it onto the eyelid. The pigment is so, so good with this. Like, what? Next, we're just going to take a fluffy brush, the same one that I used earlier, and I'm just going to blend those edges. That way I don't have any harsh lines, that it all blends together and it looks very nice and smooth. Next, I'm just going to take the second shade on the top row with this tiny, tiny brush. I'm going to use that to highlight the inner corner of my eyes. So I'm just pretty much putting it in the tear duct area, the top and the bottom, as you'll see there. This is my favorite. It just really brightens up the eyes so, so much. I do this step every single day, whether I wear eyeshadow or not. And then I'm also putting it underneath my brow bone. Now you can highlight with a matte shade, like a white or something, but I just think shimmer under the brow bone looks so good, so I always use shimmer. Next, I'm just taking a nude pencil liner, and I'm just taking that on my waterline. This again brightens up, opens the eyes, make them seem bigger and awake, and I can't talk today. Next, I'm taking my favorite mascara right now. This is Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. It's incredible. Okay, it actually takes me like really long to apply my mascara, so I cut a lot of it out. I'm like super anal about my mascara, so I just skipped a bunch of it. And don't forget your bottom lashes, girlfriend. It makes such a difference. Okay, so this is like a little hack that I found. If you get chapstick, you just put it on, and then you take a matte liquid lipstick or any matte lipstick, whatever you want to use. Just go ahead, and I'm just going to put it 1, 2 swipes, done. And then what I do is I just rub my lips together, and then I just take my finger and kind of use it like I would if it was a lip brush, and just blend it everywhere. Kind of tap it in a little bit, bring it around the edges, maybe overline the lip a little bit if you'd like to make it, I don't know, seem bigger. And I love this trick because you don't put too much product on. And if you're somebody like me who has a ton of creases naturally, it won't highlight them. I find that if I don't use a chapstick underneath it and moisturize it, you can totally see the creases on my lips. Next, as you can see, I'm just taking a Q-tip. If you get mascara anywhere, this is the perfect way to get it off. Now, because I'm wearing eyeshadow, I'm being extremely gentle on the eyelid because I don't want to wipe away the shadow. So I'm just going to go back in with the brush, do a little blendy. Last step is spraying your face. This is what I use to set my face. It's Mario Badescu Rose Water, Aloe, etc. spray. I don't know. It's a bunch of words, but it smells like roses, and it just melts everything together, keeps it lasting all day, and I look beautiful. Yay! Okay, that is the completed look. So here's a close-up of me being all awkward because I don't know how to hold a camera. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.